Hello. Yes, I am back with a new book. The book is really great, and the name of the book is The Mountain Is You by the author Brianna Wiest. This book is all about transforming self sabotage into self mastery. Self sabotage is what? You're consciously or unconsciously acting upon. It could be against your own best interests into self mastery by understanding that you are your biggest obstacle. That is the mountain. When we say self sabotage into self mastery, you will be confused what it is all about. I will explain with an example. Okay. So, for example, there is a girl named Laura who is not at all good at studies, who has financial crisis, who has many issues, many problems at her home. She always used to feel that she is not worthy enough. She cannot concentrate on her studies. She actually gave up on everything. She's she actually speak to her mom about this. And you know what her mom suggested? Her mom said, why do you want to give up on your studies, on all the problems? She said that just think that you are standing in front of a mountain. For example, if this is a mountain and you are standing in front of it, what are you going to do if I say that you just climb this mountain? First, you will think, is it possible to climb on such a big mountain? How to do it? How to go about it? But when her mom said, you think that you have started climbing the mountain, what's your reaction? Then Laura said, whatever you are saying is what I am understanding deeply, that when I started climbing the mountain, I felt it was so easy. So everything is on our mind, on our thoughts, what our subconscious mind say, we never listen to it. It's just that we listen to the outside world. So here Laura, when she understood deeply about this, the problems, why and what, she started asking herself, she started understanding with the example her mom gave, and then she started giving her 100% to her studies, and she started giving time for her personal growth, like doing physical exercises and many more. She was completely changed after listening to this. Today she is a different person. She is an inspiration for others. The story tells us to fight against the problems. We need to fight against the mountain that is inside us. Yes, we all have mountains inside us. And what is that mountains? The problems are not from outside. Sometimes it's deep inside us. We need to overcome that. We just try to run away from problems. We feel that we will be unsuccessful. We feel that we cannot try. We feel what others are going to say, what others are going to think about us, because of which we try to run away from the problems. And that is why the author said that of the book says that the problem that come into our life teach us something. We can give a new direction to our lives when we try to overcome all the fears. Very important point the author has said is self-awareness. Self awareness, we all are aware, but are you really aware about ourselves? I mean, just be aware of ourselves and then see the difference. Self awareness is important. We need to change our patterns, the habits that we follow. We need to ask ourselves why it's not easy. We can easily overcome. We need to come out of our comfort zone. Transformation is very important. When we try to come out from our comfort zone, that is when we start understanding the habits. We start to understand our what our subconscious mind wants to say. We need to start thinking positively. When I told you about the story of Laura's mom also said that if you want to grow in life, there will be negative people that you need to leave behind. You need to detach from the negative people. You need to detach from the negative surroundings that is there, that is bothering you. Only then you can think about the positive thing. Yes, there will be a time where when you are growing, it's not, when a person is growing, you must have seen that he is not growing with the overall, together with the family members or with the friends, because some or the other person, he or she needs to detach. And this is not purposely, this is because only then the person can understand the growth. You create your habits, like for example, many habits are created by us. The recent one, which is very common nowadays, that is the scrolling habit. The scrolling habit everyone is doing, and they waste their time. So the author says that you need to understand what is important for you. A small step that we take, it's really important. We should try to understand what our subconscious mind is saying. We know that we are wasting our time by scrolling, but still we do it. Previously, when people used to get up early morning, they do yoga, gym, meditation, etc., prayers and everything. And nowadays, it's a time where you will see that people, once they get up, they are looking for their mobile phone. They are looking for the mobile phone to see if there is any notification, if there is any new updates. So those things needs to be avoided. Until unless there is an emergency, then it's a different case. But we all know where we are. Nobody. See, basically, as I mentioned, that our subconscious mind only tells us that this is wrong, this shouldn't be working like this, you are wasting your time. We know that everything is going on inside, but we try to avoid. We literally don't want to hear our subconscious mind. And that is actually the right thing that the subconscious mind is saying. Our subconscious mind somewhere is connected with our mind. That's why it gives us the notification which we don't want to receive. So we also do affirmations. The affirmations affirmations that we do, we feel that, do you feel that doing affirmations can actually help you? When we are doing affirmation, we should also take small steps to do it. Only then it can be achieved. It's not that just by saying affirmations or doing it, everything will be achieved or our goal will be achieved in life. Then we have the habit and consistency, which are important, that we need to build while achieving our goal. Also, we have some more important points. So many a times the triggers that are there in our when we want to grow, there are many triggers. Like anger, sadness, guilt, embarrassment, jealousy, resentment, everything will come in your way when you're growing. We know that it is there. We don't need to get tensed or be in stress about it, because it's there. It's a part of our life. It's a part of our daily thing, which is going to happen, which is going to be there. But we should try to understand, and we should still think about how we can achieve our goals. So these were the important points that I thought of discussing about this chapter. I would say a summary. You should also think, if social media didn't exist, then what would you be doing with your life? Maybe that question can help you out with an answer. Thinking that if this wasn't a part of your life, then what you would have been doing. So like that, we can come and we can master our mastery in our goals, whatever we wanted to achieve. Just, I would say, the last point, see, the mountain is you, and we know that our time is limited. Satisfy your soul, not the society. Satisfy the soul, not the society. So the important point I would repeat for you to remember: one is self-awareness, transformation, creating habits, becoming self-mastery in whatever you do. That's it. Thank you.